what's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and yeah, today as you can see I'm back at you with another motherboard review, and this time I'm checking out ASUS's ROG Maximus XIII Hero, which is a pretty expensive motherboard, I must say, around 500 euros on Amazon. I'm gonna leave my Amazon affiliate link down below if you wanna get it, but yeah, how good is it, you know? Is it meant for you or not? Should you, buy it or not? That's what we're gonna try and find out, and in the end I'm gonna give my final verdict with some pros and cons as well, right? But anyway, firstly, getting this thing out of its package, we do see that this thing is one big boy. With a massive heatsink for the VRMs, which is very nice to see, as these parts do tend to get hot, especially when overclocking. I don't own a heat gun, so I can't tell you myself how hot they exactly went, but scouring the web, right, I did find people reporting around 45 to 50 degrees for the VRMs here, which sounds crazy good, so I must get a heat gun to confirm it. But yeah, if it's true, that's absolutely amazing temperatures, as they usually tend to go around 100 degrees on most boards. Now the Hero 13 is meant for overclocking in its core, and looking into the BIOS we do see this very clearly, as there are literally hundreds of different options to fiddle around with. And if you don't know how to do this on your own, you can use this super easy ASUS AI suit application to do the overclocking automatically. The AI suit will run a series of benchmarks taking into consideration your cooling solution, and it will then apply the most optimal overclock possible. Very cool stuff overall for people who don't wanna spend weeks in the BIOS to tweak everything manually, right? Of course, the CPU is not the only thing this board can overclock. The RAM is also a big part of overclocking, and on this board ASUS has done some nice extensive research and development on the memory lanes to further help improve the signal strength, which will help you eke out the most maximum possible frequency from the memory you put on this board, right? Very nice as always, although I wouldn't expect too much of a performance gain on everyday tasks like browsing the web, watching videos or playing games. Still, it is always nice to see and know that when you want to, you can go ham on overclocking your memory on this board as well. Now, moving on to storage, of course we do find simple SATA ports, 6 in total. But as this is a brand new Z590 motherboard, we do finally find proper PCI Express 4.0 M.2 ports here. A total of 4 M.2s, but I have to mention that just 2 of them are 4.0, the other 2 are 3.0s. Still, it is very nice to finally see 4.0 speeds of 64 gigabits on Intel boards. But of course, be ready to pay extra for those PCI Express 4.0 M.2 drives. Still, it's gonna be worth it, as the bandwidth gain is double from the PCI Express generation 3.0, right? So you should notice a bit better load times even when comparing to a very fast PCI Express 3.0 M.2 drive. Now, some other cool features to mention here is that we do find a LED for error reporting and a power plus reset switch to help you out if you need them, right? The board also draws power from a single 24 pin, which is something special, and 2 extra 8-pin power connectors. I mean, this is one of the best overclocking motherboards for the brand new 11000 series Intel CPUs after all, right? Now, coming to the I/O, as we can see, there are a ton of meaningful boards here. And yeah, as you can see, this board does come even with Wi-Fi 6 support built into it, and the new antenna is much improved from the past of ASUS boards, and is even magnetic, so you can easily stick it onto your case, which is really nice. Of course, we still do find the regular LAN boards, two of the 2.5 gigabit ports here, and yeah, we also find the output ports for the Supreme FX 7.1 HD audio that also exclusively from ASUS brings you AI noise cancellation for your microphone. This was previously only possible with last generation ASUS's AMD boards, but now they have brought it to the Intel systems.
Try switching the AI noise cancelling function on and off to hear the difference for yourself. Two-way AI noise cancellation filters out unwanted background noise from both your microphone and incoming audio.
So if you find yourself in a noisy situation and need to use the mic to talk to someone, you can still do it without the other person hearing everything that's going on around you, right? Pretty cool stuff. Also, I do love that the board has an optical out here as well on the back, which is pretty nice. Anyway, moving along, we do find a total of 8 USB Type-A's and 2 USB Type-C ports with Thunderbolt 4 support. There's also an HDMI for people who are using an Intel CPU with a GPU built into it, so you don't necessarily need an extra video card with this port. And a nice extra touch for overclockers is the BIOS flashback and clear CMOS button here. And overall, I mean, this motherboard pretty much has everything that you would ever want on a motherboard, right? Perfect overclocking abilities, even automatic overclocking abilities if you wish to have them, and also Wi-Fi support, right? PCI Express 4.0 support, so really fast M.2 drives. There's a lot of M.2 sockets also on the board, lots of connections on the backside, and the VRM area, and everything on this board is built with very high standards in mind. So you can definitely do some really high-end overclocking and even push some world records if you are brave enough to use liquid nitrogen and, you know, call to Intel and ask a CPU die from the middle of the... Anyway, this board can do it if you put the right stuff on the board, right? Anyway, my final verdict is a 9.5 out of 10. It is pretty perfect, really hard to find anything really bad to say about it. I mean, the price range is pretty high for a motherboard, right? You can definitely get away with a cheaper motherboard, but if you want to overclock your CPU, your memory, your entire PC to the very maximum possibilities, then this board will help you do it. And for that, you are paying, you know, premium price. But at least, thankfully, we do get a lot of other stuff as well. And also, I never can say anything bad if you find a Wi-Fi support as well, which is pretty cool to have. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my quick little review here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If I left something out, please leave a comment down below. And yeah, I'll be seeing you soon guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, and if you wanna subscribe, maybe sub. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ciao for now.